If you are not making decisions based on the data you have inside your CRM, you are guessing, and guessing doesn't scale. In this video, we are going to build an AI agent that analyzes your CRM and distills it into a clear dashboard that shows you exactly what's working and what's not. Let's get started. All right, let's start with the trigger of our workflow. And for this system, it is going to be on a schedule. The trigger interval will depend on how active your pipeline is. If you are running paid ads, doing high volume cold outreach, or getting steady inbound leads, then you can run this system once per week. But if you have a longer sales cycle or have fewer leads coming in, then once per month should be enough. In our case, let's say once per week, and let's run it every Sunday. Next, click on the plus and search for AI agent. Basically, this system requires two AI agents. The first one will access your CRM and extract all the key insight from it. And the second one will take that information and turns it into structured, easy to read dashboard. Let's begin with the first agent, and you want to switch source for prompt to define below. Let's say something like generate a report. Next, click on Add option and System Message. Your system prompt is the most critical element in this workflow. It determines how your agent will evaluate the data inside your CRM. Also, if you are not sure which metrics matters in your industry, you can use ChatGPT to research it. You can ask for things like how a healthy pipeline looks inside your industry and which KPI signal momentum or decline. In my case, I'm going to use the following prompt, so let's expand it, and it looks something like this. This prompt is quite long, so I'm not going to go over it line by line, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm telling this agent that it has access to a tool named CRM, and it needs to analyze it to extract all the key information that I have listed inside this prompt, and then output a well-structured prompt that the other agent can use in order to create an easy-to-read dashboard. Then on the tool, I'm going to connect it with my CRM. Click on the plus near the tool, action in an app. In my case, I'm using Google Sheet as my CRM. So let's search for Google Sheets. And for the sheet, I'm going to enable let the model define these parameters. Why? Because my CRM looks something like this. So I have the deals, the contacts, and the accounts. I have generated all these records using ChatGPT. I have exactly 60 records. And on the contact side, I have all these 60 deals attributed to these contacts and the accounts as well. Now, let's go back to our NAN workflow. Just a quick note before we move forward. I would like to highlight that if you are using Google Sheets, you cannot apply certain filters. For example, I can't pull records that have been created in the past 30 days or 60 days. Unfortunately, it is not possible. So if you have a spreadsheet, just bear that in mind. Why I'm saying this, simply because your agent will pull all these records, and if you have tons of records, then you can expect high token consumptions. Next, click on Add Description, and you want to tell the agent when to use this tool. I'm going to say something like this. For example, use this tool to access our CRM data, retrieve all records and columns from the sheets, let's say the sheets, and use them as the basis for your analysis. Okay, now that our agent has the tools that it needs, let's execute the workflow. We have got an error sheet with ID contacts not found. Oh, okay, I think I know where the issue is. By ID, I had to use by name. Yeah, now it should work. Let's execute it again and see. Okay, so our first agent has successfully executed. Let's print the data of this agent and go on the second one. Real quick, if you find yourself stuck repeating the same manual task every day, that's a bottleneck in your business. We can help you automate those processes so you can focus on growing your business instead of just running it. You can reach out to me using the first link on the description below. Back to the video. Now click on the plus and search again for the AI agent. This AI agent will take the output of the first agent and create a dashboard from it. And in order to do so, we are going to use the following prompt. Okay, first let's bring in the output here on the user message. Then click on Add option, System Message. And on the System Message, I'm going to use the following prompt. First, let's expand it. And this is the prompt. This prompt again has a role, task, and output, except that it is different than the previous one. In this prompt, I am clearly instructing the agent to not invent any data and simply take what it has got and turns it into easy to read dashboard. The languages that this AI agent will use in order to create a dashboard will be HTML, Tailwind, and HighCharts. Again, you will find both prompts that we have used across these two agents on the description below, as well as once you download this workflow. Again, for this AI agent, we will also need a chat model, so we are going to connect it with 4.1 Mini from OpenAI. As for the tool, we don't need any tool. The only thing we need is to convert the output into a file that we can use to visualize the dashboard. Now, let's run again this workflow in order to get the variable from the second AI agent. Okay, so our second AI agent has finished running, and I'm going to pin the data on the second AI agent as well. Next, click on the plus, search for convert to file, and you want to choose convert to text file and not convert to HTML. Then on the text input field, you want to type in the name of the variable of the second agent. So in our case, it is output. And for the output file in field, let's name it report. Then click on Add option, file name, let's name it report. .html. The name doesn't matter, you just want to include .html at the end. And now let's generate a file. Okay, so our file has been generated. Download, and let's see how it looks like. Okay, so this is our dashboard that we have just created. We have turned our CRM and all the data inside it into this dashboard. And as you can see, you can easily visualize it. And at the bottom, I have included like feedback from the agent and the things that it noticed, the patterns, and so on. So we have executive insights and performance diagnosis. And here you can see everything and how everything look like inside your CRM. Inside this dashboard, you can track whatever metrics you want. As long as that data is available in your CRM, you can visualize it in this dashboard. Now, the only thing left is to send this report to a channel of your choice. In my case, I'm going to send it via email, but you can use email, Slack, Google Drive, or whatever place you prefer. So let's search for email, send a message, operation sent to, let's include one of my email inboxes. So I chose your weekly performance report is ready. We can also include the date if you want. For the email tab, let's choose text. For the copy, I'm going to use this one. Your CRM performance report has been generated. The report is attached below. The next thing we need is to attach this file to the email. So click add option. Okay, first let's append an attribution and disable it. Next, attachment, add attachment. And you want to use the name of the file, so binary, and you want to type in this orange name. That in my case, it is report. Let's send it my email inbox and see how it looks like. Okay, so the email has been sent. Let's take a look inside my email inbox. And there we have it. Your weekly performance report is ready. And this is the attachment. You will not be able to see it if you simply click on it. You will just see this HTML. Therefore, you need to download it and open it inside your browser. Click download, press report, and we will see it here. I hope you guys have found value in this video. If you did, please feel free to drop a thumbs up because it really helps me a lot. And if you have any questions about this workflow or about any other workflow, feel free to comment below and I'll try to respond to you as soon as I can. See you on the next video.